Hey, what's up YouTube, and welcome to another episode of Chris Glides. Where have I been? So if you watch a few episodes back, you'll see that I took a trip to Turks and Caicos with some friends and just had some R&R. And since I've been back, I've been visiting a lot of different Harley-Davidson dealerships. I've been trying to see what's gonna happen or what's going on in 2024. And I've been looking at all the different activities that are coming up this year, which I'll talk about at the end of this video. And I've also been doing a few upgrades to these bikes. So on January 1st, we did a polar bear run, and I got these bikes pretty dirty. So it was raining that day. So you gotta excuse the dirt on this video, but come with me. Let me show you what I've been doing to these bikes. So you guys might have seen both of these road glides before on some of the previous episodes, and to some, this might be your first time watching. So what I've done is a few modifications. I've put on the bars for the saddlebags. I put on the Empire Collection highway pegs. I've put on a cover right here, and got the 12-inch windshield. I have a 10-inch windshield as well. I did the upgrade to the 6x9 speakers, and I've got this Tour-Pak pad and Tour-Pak. The Tour-Pak pad came from Advan Black. The Tour-Pak is by Harley-Davidson. Lock that on. And I have the Signature Series LED lights on the rear. I have the Bassani 2-in-1 exhaust. I have the Screamin Extreme Heavy Breather. And I have the Screamin tuner installed that includes the Bluetooth, smart tune functions and things like that. When you get the Tour-Pak, you have to buy the docking station and all the hardware that goes with it. Just to show you this, the Signature Series lights do not actually fit or go with this model, so I had to do some modifications. All the lights function except for the brake here, but I have plenty of brake light down here and down here. But let me show you what I have. Turn on my hazard lights. So I love this bar because it provides the sequential features of the light. As you can see, it has the left and right blinker, and at the bottom, you still have the different lights that flash as well. Let me just show you what I mean by the sequential. So I'm gonna put on the left turn signal, and it was just no light in the back of here. So that's what I mean by the sequential lights. So I love it. I did the same thing on my 2021, and there's so many parts on this bike, I can't go around it to name, but but one of the things also that I did to the Tour-Pak, as well as added lights to the saddlebags and the Tour-Pak, I went on and added a automatic lock, well not automatic, but a remote lock to match the saddlebags. And so when you lock the saddlebags, there's something in the way here. When you lock the saddlebags, the Tour-Pak also locks as well. So there we go. So let me see. Yep. So everything locks and functions. I'm waiting on my key, but you can see in there when I do that, see the turn. So everything is wired up through my wire harness that I make for the rear tail lights, which you can also have your saddlebag lights and your Tour-Pak lights. So you got plenty of light back there. I made it so you can remotely lock all the bags, including the Tour-Pak, and just a few other things that I've done to the bike. And so far I love it. I have 4,220 miles on it. And it's just been a good time with this bike. So far, everything's working well. I had a few hiccups initially, but it's nothing that didn't get worked out during my regular scheduled maintenances. And I had to have a flash of the system to get the BCM update and a few other kinks and quirks that got worked out, but nonetheless, the bike is running fine. So for Grady, I have put on almost Advan Black everything. So I got the Advan Black long saddlebags, the Advan Black lids, the Advan Black side panels, Screamin Eagle Harley-Davidson 131 engine, all the Empire collection, foot controls, Hogworks speakers there. I have Polk speakers on the front, as well as here in the Tour-Pak and 6x9s in the saddlebags. So it's got the Empire collection heated grips. It's got the Harley-Davidson mirrors. Both of the bikes are equipped with the Rockford foam mounts that I really enjoy. And I also have the magic strobes on this bike, which I'll have to step back and show you in the video. Arlen-ness air breather. This is Reinhardt exhaust, which I really like because Reinhardt has a lifetime warranty on their exhaust. So this includes the full headers and the exhaust pipes, all in Reinhardt. And if you heard Grady, you know how wicked it sounds. So I'm looking at this point for a saddleman seat. I want to get a saddleman seat with the blue stitching, as well as the backrest. So both bikes are a little dirty, rode on New Year's Day, and it drizzled and rained just a little bit. And so it's time to clean this thing up. So on the front and in the rear, I also have the Advan Black fenders. So that's the long wraparound fender. I have the Prodigy 21-inch wheel in the front. That light is by Advan Black. And also have the Fang lights. These are the brightest on the industry. These are the Harley-Davidson LEDs. And also have the lights that wrap around the lowers. Can't forget the Clockworks windshield. And I'm missing all kinds of other stuff. So this bike has the factory 47 bars. And as I go around it more and more, I start to see different things that the bike actually has. So what I mentioned before is one of the things that you cannot do with the signature light on the 23 Harley-Davidson is you cannot have the Tour-Pak light, the brake light won't function. So all the other lights, all the other brake lights function, but that doesn't. However, I like it so much, the looks and the beauty and design so much, that is staying on there. They say that Harley you have to take it to a dealer and do a BCM update. And so the update is located under designated brake light. However, I took it to 2 dealerships and that function still doesn't work because it's not yet in the menu for the computer for the bike. So this is the magic strobe. When you hit the brake light, it flashes. I'm gonna hold it in and see how long it takes to stop. So it flashes until it stops. So that's pretty cool. I got my hazards, same as the other bike, and you have the sequential turn signals. And I just love it. So that's an upgrade that you just gotta do. So another thing that I almost overlooked on the bike is by Advan Black. Wow, you can really see the dirt on this bike, but when I clean it, it really looks good. But, I have the center console from Advan Black. They sell some cheaper ones on Amazon and eBay. Don't get them, just pay the $80 or $100, whatever it costs, and just get the one from Advan Black because it's harder and it's better quality plastic. So this bike has 10,080 miles on it, and it's ready to roll. Heated grips for me are a must. I love them. So what else did I miss? Empire collection pegs in the back as well. And so this bike, since it was a limited, it had all the features like that was the port for like the rear seat passenger when you plug in your headphone, not your headphones, but your communicator. It also had switches for the volume and all that stuff for the rear seat person to control the volume. And then the center console that it had, it also had the adapter for the rider to plug in to communicate with the back seat person and also the CB. So they both have detachable Tour-Paks that I like, especially with Grady because I have that rear fender that really stretches down It's called the Dominator fender by Avan Black. And I love how that wraps around. So whenever this Tour-Pak is off, Grady looks pretty mean, especially being a limited. It stands a little bit taller than the regular Road Glide, and it's got the 21 in the front. So it just really stands up a little bit taller. So more upgrades for this bike coming, but I just wanted to show you guys that when you purchase these bikes, a lot of time they will tell you that you can't put lights on the back. You can't do the feature to where you can hook up your powered remote control lock, and you can see it's right there. They will tell you that you absolutely can't do it on a chopped Tour-Pak, and you see it on there. They'll tell you that you can't hook a light bar up on the chopped Tour-Pak, and you can see it's on there. So they'll tell you that you can't hook the lights up on the back, but you can. It's just how you want to modify it. So you can't see the deficiencies now, but if I were to open the bags, you could absolutely see that, yeah, they don't fit because there's a gap in there. But you just need to add some kind of filler because it will only have contact points right here and right here. So in order for the lights to stay, you're gonna have to fill that curved gap up. And I found a way to do it with the stickiest tape on the market, which is the waterproof flex tape. And some people say, oh, you know, you hook that up with tape. Well, the original way that you hook it up, even on the flat non-curve bags, it has two-sided tape. So why not? So you can see on the original bags that there's hardly no curve and there is no space in between there. So you just have to find a way to make the saddlebag light have contact with the rear. But I just love the way that this platinum in the light matches the dark platinum on the actual paint itself. And so I fell in love with that series light, and I hope that they either make a signature series style light for the 2023 CVO, or they do some kind of update for the BCM so that the brake light will function. So let me show you what else I did. I took my helmet and I ordered this part. I don't know if you guys ever seen these online, but it's plugged in right now. And too much junk on my table. But anyway, when it's on, and this is called brake free, but when it's on, you could have it just like in that one flashing mode, or you could have it in a pulsating mode, or you can have it to where the light is constantly on. So when you're riding and your bike slows down or you're doing engine braking, so I'm gonna simulate riding, I stop, and the light just flashes. It's operated by motion. And I love it because you're not always braking on the bike. Sometimes you're doing engine braking or slowing down. But just the slightest movement or slowing will cause the light to come on pretty bright. So even though my Tour-Pak light will not light up, I still have the original brake lights there and the brake lights on the saddlebags. But I thought this was a real cool feature. It's by Brake Free. It's $148, and I love it. Because if you happen to go down and you have your helmet on, if this piece doesn't come off, because it will snap off, but if it stays on and you're on the ground, maybe that, you know, shining light will help somebody from running over your head, you know? So it's not funny, but I mean, I just had to chuckle a little bit because it's highly unlikely, but hey, you know, it may save your life. All right, guys, thanks for hanging out with me tonight for this quick episode of Chris Glides. And thanks for watching the few updates that I've done to these two machines, and there'll be more to come. There is a lot of different riding activities this year. They said that 2023 was the hottest year on record, and 2024 is set to make records above 2023. So there'll be a lot of riding going on this year, a lot of festivities. I do want to go to Sturgis this year. I saw different groups of people saying that they were going. As always, I do want to hit the Harley-Davidson Homecoming and Daytona for sure for both events, the fall and the spring. or the spring, summer, or fall, whichever. But there's two events. Myrtle Beach, as always. This time I want to go down to Louisiana to, I think it's called Blues and Barbecue. I want to hit that one up. And there is one that is gonna be in, I mean, there's just a ton of them. I'm trying to think of one specific, but I can't think of it. I think it's in Oklahoma or something like that. But I want to hit them all this year. So I want to also take a trip from DC to California on the bikes this year. And so let me know. I plan on hitting Traveling Tall this year up in Tennessee, going to Run to the Hills. And I'm gonna have to visit Fayetteville, North Carolina, because there's just so many bikers down there. Lots of people hit me up from down there. I want to go upstate, up to New York and to New Jersey. Lots of riders up there, up that way, Pennsylvania. Lots of people hit me up from up there. And of course, I will be hitting Florida. I'll be going to Jacksonville. I'm gonna be going to Daytona, Miami, and Key West. So hope to see you guys out there on the road, and can't wait. Also gonna be hitting up Texas, of course, Arizona, and hey, let's get it. Detroit for sure, and also Chicago. I will see you guys out there this year. I'm gonna be outside. So, all right guys, that's enough talking. Thanks for watching this episode of Chris Glides, and stay tuned, because who knows where we're gonna go next. All right, see you.